Okay, keeping your eyes open, let's begin by bringing forth an attitude of kindness, peace, and gratitude into this very moment for the practice today. Now softly focus right in front of you. Begin to connect with your breath, breathing slow and low down to the belly, calming down your nervous system and telling the brain you are safe. And remember that each out breath is an invite to help you let go. Become aware of the lights, the shadows, the colors in your visual field. And just slowly begin to expand your field of vision so you're taking in your full landscape. Just notice what happens to your mind when you go into full peripheral vision. Taking in as far left of your visual field and as far right of your visual field as you possibly can. It's just an awareness. And just sense what happens. What do you notice? And now just close your eyes. Let your facial muscles relax. And just notice the shapes, the patterns, the lights, colors flickering and shifting in front of you. And again, just see if you can broaden your visual landscape and take in as far left and as far right of your visual field as you possibly can. And get a sense of how does that feel? What do you notice your mind doing? There is within you an awakened awareness, a peace, a stillness that is always there. And sometimes you just can't feel it because the mind is too noisy, too distracted. But you can begin to sense it when you relax and bring your attention fully into the present moment. Following an out breath of your choosing, follow it to the very end. And there's a pause right at the end of the breath. Just hold it for a second or two longer than you normally would. Get a sense of how that feels. And then breathe back in. And do it a few more times. I wonder if you got to experience a little bit more of that peaceful, awakened awareness. Can you get a sense of where you seem to be aware from? The head, your body, or somewhere else? It's almost like you're looking within yourself, looking back at yourself for a moment. Where do you seem to be aware from? Let's take this a little deeper. I have a question for you. Let's see what comes up when you reflect on the various answers your mind will show you. It's quite a direct question. So let's see what happens. What is here now when there are no problems to solve? What is here now when there are no problems to solve? Accept whatever thoughts come up for you. The mind might analyze, might create a statement, but just let these thoughts come and go, and see if you can get a sense of what is here now when there are no problems to solve. When your mind, the self, the ego has nothing to do right now, has no problems to solve and rest, what's here? Who's here? Now, I'm not asking your ego, yourself, your identity this question. I'm asking your already awakened awareness that's within you, that is always there to look at itself. Can you sense where your problem solver seems to be located. What do you notice? And what happens to the problem solver when there are no problems to solve right now? There's nothing you have to do, nothing you have to be. What happens when the problem solver relaxes and lets go? Surrendering to this very present moment, the only moment that exists, the most important moment of your life. What's happening for you? Do you feel more space in your mind? Do you feel like you're more in your body? Do you feel like you're calm without having to make yourself feel calm? It's a very powerful question. And ask again with a fresh beginner's mind. What's here now when there are no problems to solve? What do you sense happening as your awake awareness, your consciousness rises? And I wonder how you could take that into your day. In situations where the mind is struggling with its problem solving, creating tension, anxiety, stress within your mind and body, what would happen if you brought your attention back to the here and now and asked yourself, what's here when there are no problems to solve? I know some of you might be thinking, but I do have problems to solve. Well, yes, we can have things that are imminent and need our attention in the here and now. But how much of your day is spent problem solving a future that doesn't even exist? So think about how you could take this into your day. And give yourself a wonderful inner smile and thank yourself for doing this work with me today. And come back to your surroundings. And I encourage you just to sit for a few moments, taking in and thinking about what you have experienced today. I want to thank Locke Kelly, the spiritual author and teacher, for the inspiration for this meditation. I remember doing this meditation a while ago, and it didn't quite hit home the way it has recently. I mean, it did really resonate. But when I repeated this meditation recently, focusing on this question, something deeper shifted within me. So sometimes it does take repeating a meditation, an exercise, or reflecting on a piece of wisdom for a deeper shift to happen within us. So if you didn't really fully understand today, don't worry. Repeat it now and then and just see what happens.